Well, hey there, and good Tuesday morning, Coastal Bend. Taking a live look at our Snoopy Skycam, thanks to Matthew CCAC. It's a pretty nice morning as we're looking out there. The wind's not quite as bad, so not as choppy out there on the water, but plenty of cloud cover overhead. Gonna stick around for the next few hours, but should start to clear out as we're heading into the later morning hours. Luckily, not too bad, but as we take a look at the past 10 hours with all of this cloud cover overhead, it has been a slow cool down from 49 degrees at 10 p.m. last night, 48 the number as we went past that midnight time frame, and that has been what we've been sitting at since that midnight time frame, still into the 6 a.m. hour, and we'll see if we try to cool off another degree, but not looking too likely right now. Temperatures in your neck of the woods going to be a little cooler there in freer 44 degrees, feeling like 40 right now. 46 the number as we work up towards Beeville, 49 over there at the Naval Air Station right now, and as we work towards Kingsville, coming in at the 48 degree mark as well, but feeling like 44 with those winds out of the north right now, and all of us having that wind out of the north, making it feel just a little bit colder out there, but a little breezier as you work your way closer to the coast. 15 miles an hour there in Port Aransas, 23 miles an hour over at the Naval Air Station, and then a little lighter towards Beeville, 12 miles an hour. Cotulla with the lightest winds at 6 miles an hour this morning. And as we get a good look at our dog walking forecast today, we've got Dillon here, still feeling the Christmas spirit just a little bit, of course. And as we look at those temperatures for Dillon's walk, going to be a chilly morning ahead. 48 degrees by 9 a.m., 51 on the board by 11 a.m., and still in those mid 50s as we're going through the lunchtime hour with winds out of the north. Going to be pretty chilly out there. Want to bring the jacket along, and maybe the booties there for Dillon as well. For our wind gusts, they could be upwards of 20 miles an hour, maybe even 25 miles an hour. Couldn't be ruled out there, but either way, well shy of the 40 miles an hour that we were getting up to yesterday. And as we go in towards dinner and the overnight hours, should be pretty well in towards that 10 to 15 mile an hour range. For our feels like temperatures, they're also going to be considerably better than yesterday. We were stuck in those upper 40s. Today we're at least getting into those mid and upper 50s, but as we go into the overnight hours without that blanket of cloud cover overhead, you can see we're going to get back into those 30s, especially for the feels like temperatures, and that's here in Corpus Christi, so can't rule out a freeze as you're working your way to the north towards the Beeville area, of course. For a big weather picture, you can see more of that high pressure working in. That's what's going to help clear us out in terms of that cloud cover with that front well off to the south now, and with that high pressure overhead, it's also not going to allow for too much rain working into the region, so don't count on that working in right now. And unfortunately, fire danger is in the moderate to high category, just with everything so dry right now, not looking at any rain on the board, and the air so dry right now. Also, anything that does ignite could spark pretty quickly, but luckily the one thing helping us out today in comparison to yesterday is those winds not quite as strong, so what does ignite won't spread quite as quickly, but still could today. For tomorrow, with more moisture in the atmosphere, starts to be more that low to moderate category, but still want to be mindful of it as we're heading into our day tomorrow, because still going to have that moderate category out there, and considering the ongoing drought, everything's just pretty dry right now. For our Doppler radar, only getting just a little bit of drizzly conditions right now, and as we head through the next few hours, that could continue, but by about 10 to 11 a.m., should be seeing plenty more sunshine on the board. That continues into the afternoon and really into tomorrow also, so going to be a cold morning tomorrow as we kick off without any cloud cover, but also without any cloud cover as we go in towards the rest of the day tomorrow. Going to see a pretty good warm up on the way with this ridge of high pressure also working in towards the next few days. Going to see a good warm up on the way for the Coastal Bend as we're heading in towards it, in towards that first week of 2026. Going to see the 80s make their return towards the board as soon as Friday. Even you can see that 84 degree mark on the board, and continuing with some of those warm and sunny conditions as we're heading in towards the weekend for that first weekend of 2020.